online class. In the last class of 8th standard syllabus, that is in Greek, Roman and American civilization. So we have learnt about the Greek civilization in the previous classes, and today let us go to the new topic, that is Roman civilization. So in this we are going to study about the amphitheater, about gladiator, Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar, and also the literature, philosophy, art and architecture, and about the science of the Roman civilization also we are going to study. So let us have a brief descriptive note about this topics and also the some important images. Let us have a look on this. Italy is a peninsula spreading down into the Mediterranean Sea towards the south of Europe. Alps mountain range is to the north of Italy and Alpine mountain range passes through the center of Italy. Rome is on the banks of river Tiber. It is 25 kilometers away from Mediterranean Sea. In the plains between Alpines and the sea, a tribe named Latins arrived. Around 2700 years ago, people settled in the place called Rome on the banks of the river Tiber. The ancient people of Rome were called as patricians. The word patrician originates from the Latin word pater, which means father. Romans believed Romulus and Remus as their forefathers. Rome was under the rule of a monarchy. The Romans had assembly and a senate as two political advisory institutions. The assembly was made up of all middle-aged men, whereas the Senate was an elite institution which was very influential. The Senate had the power to reject the proposal of the assembly and the king. In the 6th century BCE, monarchy was abolished and a republic was established. Around 3rd century BCE, the administration of the whole of Italy came under the republican states. Even under the Roman Republic, the Senate and the assembly continued as advisory institutions. The members of these institutions headed the armies during wars. They enforced the law and disappeared justice. There were two classes in the Roman society, the patricians and the plebeians. The patricians were the elite in the society. They were landowners and formed the upper class. It is they who controlled the Senate. The plebeians were the common people. They were the ordinary workers, small landholders, artisans, small trade and soldiers. Their rights were limited. They were meant to pay taxes and to undergo punishment. The decisions taken by the council and the Senate regarding the plebeians could be rejected by the tribunes. In the 5th century BCE, the plebeians rebelled against this system. As a result, the patricians granted them some concessions. Thus, the plebeians got the right to choose the members of the tribunes. It was around this time that the right to choose the member of the tribunes, it is around this time that a rule based on Roman law was established. This provided awareness over their rights and learned to oppose the violation of their rights. A desire for expansion exposed the Romans into newer conflict. Hence they battled with Carthage, a coastal town in North Africa. Sicily was a very fertile area. The Romans fought for the control of this area for 118 years. These wars are referred as the Punic Wars. The Carthaginians were defeated in this war. By early 1st century BCE, the Romans has conquered Greece, parts of Asia and Egypt. Conquests and victories has enabled Rome to acquire vast wealth and riches. Rome won over a lot of gold and innumerable slaves. Rome not only had patricians and plebeians but all had slaves. But also they had slaves. The slaves did not have the rights of citizenship. They were the private property of their owners. The slaves did not have the rights of citizenship. They were the private property of the owners. Slaves were also sold. There were instances when the slaves secured their freedom under special conditions. The Romans, who had immersed themselves in their pride of status, used the slaves as gladiators. Themselves in their pride of status, used the slaves as gladiators. They amused at the combat of the gladiators from the amphitheater. A majority of the slaves and prisoners lost their lives in such games. Gladiator, the wrestlers of ancient Rome were called gladiators. There were both expert and amateur wrestlers among them. The fights were organized to entertain the spectators. These fights, which were fought between human beings and sometimes between human being and animals, ended in gruesome deaths of the participants. The place where gladiators fought were called as amphitheater and colosseum. Criminals, slaves and prisoners of war who had lost their citizenship rights were taken as gladiators. Gladiators very rarely used to obtain their freedom by becoming popular and wealthy. Recently, a film titled Gladiator has become famous worldwide. Over a period of time, the chaos engulfed the Roman state. Now rebellions and assassinations took place regularly. Bribery and corruption during elections became the order of the day. At this juncture, around 60,000 poor and exploited slaves rose in rebellion under the leadership of Spartacus. 1 year after their struggle, they were ruthlessly suppressed. Around 60,000 people were crucified at this time. The generals, on the account of continual wars, reduced the authority of the Senate to insignificance. Pompey and Julius Caesar are prominent among the hundreds of such military generals. Now about Julius Caesar. In the course of time, the rule of the first triumvirate consisting of Crassus, Pompey and Julius Caesar started in Rome. As the military generals, Julius Caesar won France, Gaul and England. Pompey won Syria and Turkey. Crassus died while winning Parthia. Like this, Rome, which was just a city-state, became an empire. Julius Caesar defeated and killed his rival Pompey. Caesar won the love of Cleopatra, the queen of Egypt. The powerful Caesar declared himself as a dictator of Rome and weakened the republic system of Rome. He was assassinated. By that time, the Roman agriculture, industry and commerce had evolved a lot. He implemented the Julian calendar also. His work was further continued by Augustus Caesar. Let us go for Augustus Caesar now. Augustus' previous name was Octavius. He formed the second triumvirate with Mark Antony and Lepidus. Later he chased away Lepidus and shared the kingdom with Antony. Augustus Caesar defeated Antony as he sided with Cleopatra. Mark Antony and Cleopatra committed suicide. After this, Augustus assumed the title of Imperator. He consolidated all power with himself and ruled. The period of Augustus Caesar is called as the golden period of Rome. Jesus Christ lived during his period. Augustus undertook many welfare programs. He himself declares that he changed the Rome from mere brick city into white marble city. Pax Romana was established. Pax Romana means peaceful period of Rome. After Augustus, except Marcus Aurelius and Constantine, the last rulers of Rome were incapable rulers. During this period of barbaric attack by Odoacer led to the fall of the ancient Roman Empire 1500 years ago.